Hello YouTube, this is Elwirfy and today we're going to be doing a big look at pretty much everything that we have. In fact, I kind of have to lean back in order to get the whole shot in of all the stuff. But there is a lot. You're looking at about 2,000 points. It's more than that, but it's capable of playing at 2,000 points, and well, there's a lot of stuff here, so it's kind of figured we should go over it, kind of check stuff out. As you can see, there's 6 tanks now instead of 4. Definitely going to be looking at those as well, and just kind of go over everything in general to kind of, really get a feel for how this army has come. It's come a long way, honestly. If you look at it from the beginning, back when we had to build all the Death Company, for example, and the Vindicators, there's a lot. All right, there is a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and just go an overview in order of kind of what you would need. So, HQ choice. This is just a captain. He's nothing special. He does have a power sword, which I need to paint. There's stuff I gotta paint on this guy. Painting is not done, but it is certainly improving a significant amount. Alright, and then if you want to go to your troop choices, we have one 10-man tactical squad troop choice, armed with a meltagun. Meltagun is over there, and he's pretty much there. They're pretty much there to hop in, drop down, and take out, any sort of, monstrous creature that there might be. And then if we move over, we have another 10-man tactical squad, with obviously the sergeant with bolt pistol chainsword, and then we have the flamer, who is gonna, they're in a rhino. They're gonna be accompanied in the rhino, the nice little blood angel seal on it. And they'll pretty much be moving up really fast to try and flame out against infantry squads. And then if you come over here, you got your other 10-man tactical squad. This is the third one, with a missile launcher. They're designed to take out, any hostile, vehicles and such. Any big heavy support choices. Also coming in another rhino. Then, sticking with the core army, we also have an elite choice of 5 Terminators with Storm Bolters, 4 Power Fists, and of course the Sergeant has a Power Sword. And then if you want to move on to the second platoon, or 2nd Division, we have the Death Company. We have the Death Company Chaplain, who is carrying a it's pretty much a meltagun, but it's a I'm blanking on the name right now. If I figure out what it is, I'll let you know. Then of course we have the Death Company. As you can see, let me pull out a good one. I've painted stuff on the Death Company now in order to make them look, a little more fierce. We got symbols on the top of them, so that when we do overhead view, it's a little more clear what they look like and such. We also painted up their, let me focus that, yeah, painted up their shoulder pads. Obviously they have a red chainsword and red bolt pistol compared to the black that comes on the red over here. But yeah, so we got 30 of these guys, all armed with chainsword, bolt pistol. No upgrades, just pretty much so we get a lot of them, because I personally believe in more than, more bodies, because I like having bodies on the table. And remember, this is a total of 66 individual, no, I guess it is 67. There's 67 individual bodies that we can throw out at once potentially, which is a lot. That's a lot, and I'm really impressed with that. And then if you also move on, staying in the same company, you got this beautiful, beautiful guy. I really like it. I painted him up. We got red on the front and such. Got little blood drops and the seal. We got the flamer. Painted the legs all metallic and white and such. Only the the joints, the parts that are mechanical and moving and stuff. And then all the rest is still black. Don't worry, it's still a Death Company dreadnought. We got the top painted. It just looks really nice, and I really like how he came out. Hope it focuses well. Yeah. All right, let's put that down. And then we have the new additions. We have our Ball Predators. They're both identical. They're both armed with the Flame Storm Cannon. And then they have 2 side sponson heavy flamers. So one on that side, one on that side. These guys are strength 6, AP 3 for all of them, as far as I can tell. So what that essentially is, or at least the main gun is. So essentially, it can also hurt vehicles, which is really important. Does it hurt like an armor 14? No, but you know, we can always still ram it. But again, these guys are mainly anti-infantry. These guys will now be repurposed for just anti-tank focus. Again, this is our Vindicator. Vindicators, you know, they're going, you know, they're gonna just do what they do. You know, strength 10, AP 1. You know, just wrecking, you know, anything that they can touch, trying to get damage on it. And yeah, I'm just really pleased with how, you know, this whole army has turned out. You know, I really like it, and I think we're gonna do some apocalypse style tactics with this army, just because, you know, just for the fun of it. I've been talking to my friends about it, you know, talking about going to a event where there would be, you know, an apocalypse event at all. And I think it'd be really interesting to see how these guys fare in like a big scale setting. Would I need more tanks? Probably. You know, probably want to get another Rhino or Land Raider to do an actual apocalypse. But as it stands, this is actually quite formidable force. You know, again, this is over 2,000 points, so obviously not all of it gets to be played at the same time. But I will say it is doing quite an impressive job as it is. So yes, I've decided these guys will be walking across the table. He will be walking across the table in order to get some Marines dropped in, because I need my tactical squads to be able to drop. Like, these guys will drop down to secure an objective. These guys will move up, taking objectives mainly. And again, that's now why we have these tanks, because they're a much bigger presence on the battlefield, you know, as a distraction. These guys in the back. I think it'll work very well. I think it'll work well, and I'm honestly incredibly pleased with how this all turned out. So anyway, guys, as usual, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.